Hello again. I'm Jen, and I'd like to introduce you to two more of the garden beds at the Brayton Elementary School garden. Right in front of us here, we have the potato patch. These really tall plants are potatoes. Potatoes actually grow under the ground, but the plants need a lot of sunshine because you plant one potato in the ground and it makes a stem with leaves, but under the ground it's secretly making buried treasure. It's secretly making maybe 5 or 6 potatoes to one potato that you plant. So the plant on top needs a lot of sun so that it can help make those secret potatoes under the ground. Potatoes aren't ready yet. The potatoes won't be ready until these plants start to die. And that's another clue. How would we know when potatoes are ready? There's something unfortunate happening in this garden I wanted to show you. We have some garden pests. They're called the Colorado potato beetle. There's a mama on this leaf. You can see she's got stripes. And what the mama does, even though it's not Colorado, I don't know why she's here in Massachusetts, but she found the potatoes anyway. What she does is she'll find a potato plant, she'll lay her baby eggs on the leaves, and they stick to the leaves, and they're little tiny bright orange eggs. And then when they hatch, they turn into this guy right here. They look like ladybugs, but they are not. They eat all the leaves. Can you see how the leaves got eaten? That's what happens. They're really, really hungry when they hatch out of the eggs. And first they start out little, and then they eat and eat and eat the leaves, and then they get bigger and fatter. And sometimes they can eat a lot of the leaves, and they're all over here on this garden this year, on these leaves. So what I do, I try to pick off only some of the leaves. I don't want anybody to come down here and do this on their own, because the plants to make potatoes still need a lot of leaves. But I try to pick off the leaves that look like they're getting eaten the most, and I throw them on the ground, hoping that those potato beetles and the baby beetles will just die and not come back in the garden. Come on over to this garden bed. I found something I've never seen before in this garden. Can you see all this stuff growing? And look at this big hole. Do you see the big hole? When I came here first this morning, all this grass was inside the hole like it was a nest of some kind, and I didn't know what it was. And I was a little scared, but I pulled the grass out of the hole and I discovered there was a toad in the bottom. And I think it was a mama toad probably making a nest. I never saw that before. And there's another hole like that in a different bed down there. Never saw that before. It was very strange. I took the toad out and I brought it to the woods and told it to make a home over there instead. In this garden bed in the front, around the hole, there's something called oregano, and this is something that the Berkshire Food Project uses to season its food. The oregano smells a lot like pizza to me because they use oregano in pizza sauce and spaghetti sauce. So if you could smell it, you would probably recognize it. These plants right here are spinach. You can see the leaves. And these ones that look feathery are going to be carrots when they grow up. Carrots are very slow to grow. The leaves will grow for a long time, and you think it'll be time for a carrot, and there won't be any carrots yet. So we have to leave those in the garden for a very long time. And this is something called Swiss chard. The leaves are so shiny and nice. This is a very nutritious green leaf that the Berkshire Food Project uses in a lot of its recipes. You can chop it up and put it in salad. You can chop it up and saute it and put it in lasagna or stir fries. It's very tasty and very nutritious. So one of these times when we're together here at the garden, I will pick some and show you what we do with it. All right, thank you for coming to these two gardens. I've got more to show you next time.